Hey guys, and welcome back. And if you're new here, thanks so much for joining us today. You hear my coffee going in the background and Lexi taking a morning nap. I am feeling super under the weather. These drastic change of weathers, one day being 70, next day being 50, is just like killing me. And last night I started craving soup. And I started thinking about what ingredients I had for soup, and I didn't have too many of the things that I need. Being that Lou and me have decided to go back to being as low carb as possible, I want to run to the store and grab a couple of items such as like cauliflower, since that'll be my potato substitution, and maybe some slaw, so like either cabbage or even the broccoli straws. I'm thinking of going with the pre-made bags like that I don't have to work as hard. No chopping cabbage. I can just use the broccoli and cabbage bag, and that will be our noodle substitution. I do have chicken broth, even though bone broth would be better. Let me use up what I have. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee that I just brewed, and then we're gonna run to the store and get to cooking. So Publix is a 5-minute drive from here, 1.7 miles, and I'm just, oh, my face. I feel like I have a head cold. Like I'm so stuffy and I'm miserable. So I am looking forward to taking some Dayquil. Super tempted to just take NyQuil and stay in bed all day. That's what I told my boss I was gonna do. But I need to take Dayquil because I have editing to do and the cooking of the soup to do. Lou's not feeling so hot either, so let's go get some cauliflower, some cabbage. Let's see what else we need. I thought I clicked record when I said bottoms up, but I didn't click record, so it's done. It's time to start cooking. As you saw from our kitchen tour, and then our 5 things we don't like about the RV is not too much counter space. So I'm going to go ahead and do all the prep work now, chopping and all that good stuff, and then I'll go ahead and open this up so that we can put the pot on it. So the ingredients we're going to be working with, I already had 3 thighs defrosted in the fridge because my plan was to make chicken fajitas, but decided to go with soup. So we've got 3 chicken thighs. I've got the broccoli slaw, which is going to serve as our noodles. The onion and tomato I always put in our Cuban soup as flavoring. So I'm throwing it in, but I'm taking it out. So that's going to go in. This is after the fact. The lemon and the cilantro. That's to top the soup off afterwards. Gonna add some garlic. If we add carrot, then it's not keto. But 1 carrot for the whole pot, it'll be low carb. So we're good with that. I am going to use chicken broth and probably even add more water to it. This is a no salt, unsalted chicken broth. And then the cauliflower is going to be basically my potato substitution. So let's get to chopping. I'm basically going to half this. I'm going to cut out all the florets. And I'm going to leave the chicken thighs whole. If you like your chicken soups with your chicken cubed, go ahead and cube it before you throw it in. We like ours like shredded, so I throw in the entire chicken thigh. Once it's cooked, I pull it out and then I shred it. The seasonings I'm going to be using is pink salt, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some cumin, and nope, not that one. Where is it? Back here. Some bay leaves and some sazon. This is the one with culantro y achote. That's our seasonings. All right, let's go ahead and start with peeling and chopping this carrot. You'll notice Lexi in the background all excited because carrots are her absolute favorite treat. So anytime I peel a carrot, I have to give her a little piece. As I said earlier, the onion is just basically for flavoring. So I am just going to throw in half of an onion. And I'm going to leave it whole like this because it's easier to pick out after the fact. Same as the tomato. Tomato is purely for flavoring. I do mash it after the fact. Take off the skin and then mash it in. So that's going to go in. And then let's go ahead and start with this cauliflower. You can use cauliflower rice. A lot of low carb and keto soups use rice instead of florets, but we're used to having potatoes in our soup. Potatoes, malanga, yuca, all kinds of nice hearty roots. So because of that, I wanted to stick with having florets instead of rice. Okay, time to throw in a couple of garlic cloves. I'm just going to crush them. Well, there's not a lot in here, so let's go ahead and use too large and too small. That's going to break up in there. Alright, so time to throw in our chicken thighs. If you like your noodles al dente, throw in your slaw when you pull out the chicken to shred it. Lou likes her noodles really soft and soggy, so because of that, I'm going to throw these in now as well. I do want the pot with liquid all the way up to the top, so if this chicken broth is not enough, I will be adding water, which is fine because I'm adding seasonings anyways. And I can't really tell you what I do in terms of measurements. I always eyeball it. I'm usually pretty generous with the salt because the roots really suck it up, so I'm not going to be too generous this time since I don't really have roots. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. Partially covered this, not all the way. Alright, so while we wait half an hour, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my laptop and start editing a vlog. So I will see you guys when it is time to check on the chicken and see if it's time to shred it. Alexa, how much time left on my timer?
You have 1 minute and 10 seconds left on your 30-minute timer.
Just 1 minute left. I just came to lower the temperature and I figured, let me see what time it is to tell you guys because the aromatherapy in here is awesome. It smells amazing and I don't want the liquid to like evaporate too fast. So glad to hear it's just a minute. Alexa, stop my timer.
30-minute timer canceled.
You'll see that the skin is already like peeling off the tomato. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. I'm going to take the skin off and then mash the flesh of the tomato. See, that skin just came off entirely. It's floating around over here. I'm going to take out the onions as well. And I'm going to take out the chicken and shred it. So let's do that. Alright, so I got myself all set up over here. Let's start with taking out the tomato. Onion. Now if you like celery, I don't remember if I said this at the beginning, you can totally add celery to this too. Lou is not a celery fan, so I've always avoided putting celery inside of the soups for her. smells so good. Alright, you guys. Remember at the beginning I said that we liked our chicken soup with shredded meats. So I threw in the whole pieces of chicken. This is the time I'm going to go ahead and start cutting it. If you dice yours at the beginning because you like yours chopped, then you don't have to worry about this. You can just let it keep cooking a little bit longer until it gets to the consistency and flavors that you like. I'm even thinking I should have chopped this cauliflower a little bit smaller. So now that we've got that going, I'm gonna let it cook an extra like 25 minutes. Just so that all the flavors can really blend in now that I chopped up the chicken. And we'll be ready to serve after that. So Alexa's timer is set. Hope you enjoyed watching me cook that. Stick around for a little flavor test of this low carb chicken soup. It is 3:30. It is past the time that we typically break our fast. We usually have our first meal between 2 and 3, 2 at the earliest, 3 at the latest. So Lou said that she is starting to feel hungry. I'm feeling hungry as well. So let's serve a bowl of soup and let you know how it is. It's looking nice. It's okay. You'll notice Lou's throwing some treats here off to the side because every time we eat, the girls want to eat with us and we don't want to give them table food, so we give them treats. Lou's going to have her soup with some Melba toast. Let me go ahead and serve mine. I'm not going to have toast. Alright, so now that the soups are served, here is some lime, cilantro, and avocado to go ahead and top our soups off. So... I cannot wait to try this. That cilantro and the lime is going to give it such a nice fresh flavor. Alright, I'm going in for a taste test. Got a little bit of cilantro, got a little bit of chicken, got a little bit of cauliflower. That is hot. For me, I always like adding a little bit of salt to everything. So this for me can use a little bit of extra salt. I'm sure for Lou, it can use a little bit of extra garlic. She always puts extra garlic on everything.
All right, here we go.
Hopefully you don't miss the potatoes and the noodles too much.
That's really good.
And the coleslaw and the broccoli slaw isn't too tough, right? It's not al dente. You like it really soft.
Yeah.
So I told them for you, I put it in at the beginning.
I'm not looking at it as a traditional soup. You know, I'm just looking at it as a vegetable and chicken soup. I'm not. I don't. The pseudo noodles don't work for me. You know, telling myself that those are noodles, that doesn't work for me.
Right.
I just see it as a vegetable and chicken soup, and it's delicious.
Well, that's good. That's a good outlook instead of thinking about it as a low carb or keto Cuban soup. Vegetable and chicken soup, I guess. But I'm gonna dig in And if you enjoyed this little cooking vlog, please give us a big thumbs up. Comment down below what are some substitutions you use if you want to make something low carb, so that I can try it out next time. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching. Bye guys.